My journey in academic service learning. Teaching is a very rewarding experience for me because I firmly hold the belief that education can have a positive influence on students and enrich their lives. I started my full-time academic teaching career in 2002. The more teaching years I have, the more thinking I have that in the classroom there is not only content delivery, but also I need to help students gain hands-on experience. However, I'm also aware even though the students gain hands-on experience, it may not be sufficient enough for them to get a real job in the information technology field. After all, the hands-on projects are just school projects. They are too simplified and sometimes not realistic. The students definitely need empirical experience from real work in real life situations. He was fortunate that UW System started promoting the academic service learning in 2010. So we have an academic service learning center on our campus to help out. Especially they help in finding clients, which is one of the most difficult jobs. Their help is greatly appreciated. In spring 2011, in the ITS 346 database management class, 13 students and myself completed 4 database projects for 3 nonprofit organizations, including North Country Independent Living, Superior High School, and the Tony Gigliotti Memorial Scholarship Fund for UWS Foundation. After the service learning projects were done, a couple of the students from this class got access database jobs in our local area immediately. I was very pleased with this result. In fall 2011, in ITS 335 webpage also in class, 20 students and myself completed 5 web design projects for 5 nonprofit organizations, including United Way Early Childhood Literacy Program, St. Vincent de Paul Catholic Charities, Superior Math League, Kids Are Us Daycare, St. Francis Nursing Home. The resulting websites which the students designed were professional looking. Some of them went to the client's sites and took pictures and videos and seriously worked very hard. We received a very positive feedback from our clients. A couple of the students received web design jobs after they finished the project. Once more in fall 2012, I continued the involvement of service learning in the ITS 335 webpage also in class. 17 students and myself completed 6 web design projects for 6 nonprofit organizations, including the Metamorphosis Project, Healthier Douglas County Coalition, Friends of the Lakewalk, Superior Douglas County Senior Center, Project Richard Faith United Methodist Church. One of the clients wrote me an email and stated that I reviewed what the team for our church did And wow, it is fantastic. It is far beyond what we envisioned. Thanks for such great work. The coordinator of the Academic Service Learning Center asked the Academic Service Learning Advisory Committee members to view our 6 professional final productions. She also commented that our students went above and beyond to create the video and the websites for our clients. After the semester was over, the coordinator brought web design job opportunities for our students. This was a great result. I enjoy working on service projects and I will continue to work on them in the future. Here are some of my students who provided feedback about service learning.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard about the service learning project, I was a little hazy about the subject just because I didn't like the idea of working for free. And when you're making a website for a business, there's a lot of money that goes into that. So I don't know. But once I learned more about the company that I was making the website for, it was kind of nice. They're a nonprofit organization. Ends up that the head of the communications department, which I'm majoring in, is part of the company that I was making the website for. So that was nice. And not to mention, it has some real world applications to it where, you know, you're just going to be working for a company once you graduate. So it's good practice instead of just doing what they tell you out of the textbook, which is probably as far away from real life stuff as you can get. But no, service learning project, it's good stuff.
Service learning. I would say that my experience with service learning was very pleasant. My name is Dan Lindberg, and recently I participated in a service learning project through UW Superior. The instructor assigned us to different groups, and I was assigned to a smaller group. It was just another person and I. And I was fortunate to work with him as a partner. We worked very well together. We really enjoyed the project. Our assignment was to build a website for a local organization here in the community. And it was just a very good experience working with our client, who took our time very serious. He really respected the project. He was very appreciative of what we had to do and what we had to offer for him. It was great. We had a couple meetings with him. We kicked around some ideas for the website, what we were going to do, and I mean, he was very prepared. I was impressed working with my partner and with my client. So the final project ended up being a huge success. He was very happy, and I would definitely do the service learning project again if I had the opportunity, and I would encourage others to take part in it as well.
Before I started working on my service learning project, I wasn't sure what real benefits it would have for local businesses that we were helping. Once we started working with them, I realized that even small assistance would help them, if not now, for sure in the future. I believe these service learning projects are positive for the college, as it shows the students in what ways what they're learning can really help real businesses and local businesses, small businesses, and also large companies. And I believe these service learning projects will continue to be helpful and positive, as it helps the student realize that what they're working on can really be used for something and get things done in the real world.
Just tell me why the service learning is so important to students.
Service learning is important because it gives the students or the pupils kind of like a better sense of what they're getting into for courses and careers too. So I think working with like a project host or networking with like a professional company gives students better understanding of what they want to do and a feel like a taste for what they're getting into. So I think it's beneficial. It was beneficial for me. So yeah, I liked it.